Maggie, Coach Maggie, where are you? You said tell us some stories. So I decided, after hearing a lot of stories throughout the evening, I'm going to tell you a love story. A story about the love affair between me and my business, Pepper Group. The first date occurred in the summer of '05 when I wrote a formal business plan while on vacation in Florida with my family, but I still get my best ideas on the beach with a cocktail. I had many double dates along that first few months with banks, with attorneys, with CPAs, before I finally made that commitment to hang out the shingle in fall of '05. With no clients, an 18-month non-compete agreement with my previous employer, and a 5-year loan co-signed by my dear brother, the relationship was off and running. Office space on Frankfort Avenue and an old coffee house with a working fireplace. Our first 2 or 3 clients who trusted their businesses with a newbie firm, and all of which I still keep in contact with. Some much-needed positive PR and media attention to put us on the map, and thanks largely to the tireless efforts of Ginger Cloud, who's here tonight, who took a chance on me years ago and is still a strong advisor and a friend today. And just good old-fashioned hard work, beating the pavements, cold calls, networking, and just 24/7. The business was getting some traction, and I would say the love affair was going quite well, until another woman entered the picture. Her name was recession. When recession hit, clients started slashing budgets. Prospective clients just weren't ready to take the risk, or certainly not willing to take their business to a new agency, if you will. But we got past the recession and that rough patch in the relationship, still in the black, but it did come with some scars of battle and many sleepless nights of asking, what the hell am I doing trying to run my own company? That time caused me to pause and take note of some learning moments that I want to share with you, 3 in particular. And I hope that maybe it'll help you be better partners in your love affairs with your businesses. Don't be a workaholic. You hear it all the time. You have books on it. You go to seminars about it. But I really sat back and said, I'm going to discipline myself to take away those all-night work sessions, make them an exception versus the rule. Soccer games for my son trumped proposal writing time. Hanging out with my daughters versus attending potential networking opportunities. That business stuff would all be there tomorrow, but my kids were growing up and I didn't want to miss out. I made it a point to carve out time for girlfriend nights out, participation with my church's music program, and not feeling guilty about not spending time at work. Number 2, go with your gut. If things don't feel right, they probably aren't. And if things feel really good, they probably are. After all, this wasn't my first rodeo after 20-some years in the business. So I really learned to stay strong and trust my instincts. And with support from colleagues and friends, I learned to be more direct and stand strong in that boardroom, sometimes with all guys, sometimes with a mix of women, sometimes all women. And learn to be okay with not being okay. When things are taking a wrong turn, stand up and defend it. Number 3, celebrate success like tonight. I learned to take a minute and pat myself on the back, and more importantly, take a moment to pat a staff member, a client, a strategic alliance on the back and celebrate those success stories, no matter how big or how strong. That's what keeps us getting up every day and marching forward. Positive momentum versus worrying and the gnashing of teeth, which, believe me, I've done plenty of. So enter 2011, almost 5 years in the business, and it seemed like the floodgates were starting to open with this love affair. Consecutive contracts, new office space in New Lou, industry recognition from our friends, hiring of a new business coach, right angle. Rachel, I don't know if you're out there. You were my marriage counselor when I needed it the most, and really helped us take it to the next stage. Several notable client successes with personal rewards, such as Louisville Water Company, helping them with their 150-year anniversary and rebranding, involvement with a collaborative effort, True Up, which is 7 nonprofit agencies coming together to help foster care kids who are transitioning out of care, which again just brought personal reward. So we're really blessed to be in that position of growth and opportunities. We began 2013, and my love relationship with my business could not be more passionate than it is today. But I couldn't have done any of this or lived this love story without my knight in shining armor, who I've shared 22 years of marriage with, and undoubtedly has been championing this since day one. And that's my husband, Larry Profanzik. I know that starting my own business, honey, put a whole different spin to for better or for worse. So I appreciate you sticking with me through it all, and you're truly the love of my life. Thanks to NAWBO for allowing me this time to share this amazing story with you, and good luck to all the finalists who are all truly fantastic. I know you all probably have your own love affairs and your own stories about your businesses that you can reflect on this evening, and I hope this just takes away some key points. Thanks so much.